to be full of.
Yeah.
You know?
Full of somebody else. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to be your biggest fan.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I definitely try to be my own biggest fan. I'm also my own harshest critic because like I'm gonna like I
Don't be harsh, be accurate.
yeah. What I mean by harsh critic is like I am very hard on myself as far as holding myself to a certain standard or expectations for.
Well, do you have a lot of people that you reflect with?
No, I typically am doing it on my own.
Okay, so I would recommend that. I have regular in-person meetings and phone calls like with Nick. That's a monthly phone call.
Really?
We'll check in on each other. Hey, what does the next 6 months look like? What are some pivots that you're making? X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
I have a weekly meeting with a group of people where we're at, so we call it dream meetings, right? And so like what is our big dream?
Yeah.
Not like 6 month goal or 5 year goal, but like what is our North Star?
Yeah.
And then how do we budget that? How do we plan that? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it helps so that you have third parties that will give you perspective, so that if it's just you dissecting you, you might lose focus sometimes. But if you got a team of people of whose opinions that you trust and respect, that's important. You can't just be some schmuck that you pick off the street.
Yeah.
That helps.
That's a tough thing to do because I think one of the hardest parts about this whole thing is opening up to people.
Yeah.
Is hard. And that's just based on previous experiences that I've had.
Well, that's a big vet thing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's a real problem.
Yeah.
It's a real problem. And I keep that to myself, and like it stays bottled up, and I don't really talk to anybody about it. But.
So I went to Creator Range Day. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
And I went to a lot of veterans. I was like, hey, can I pray for you? And then I challenged them that, okay, now I want you to go and pray for someone else. And the more me praying for them was powerful, sure.
Yeah.
But then they would come back to me about them praying for someone else. And then those stories were like literally because that they prayed for this person. They're like, yo. So I was gonna delete myself.
Yeah, yeah.
And then opened up a whole bag of worms there. Or another guy talking about how when he prayed, like he cried for the first time in like